got this! I got this! I got this!
So the chapter starts off with a look at all the master strikers of the NEL, with Ego asking the same question he left us off with last chapter, being why does football draw people in so deeply? As we also kick off the second half of the match with Isagi passing the ball to Rin, Ego goes on saying that regardless of birth or wealth, with just a single ball, anyone in the world can freely begin playing football. And I mean, the nigga's not wrong. Look at my Go Kaiser as a prime example. Bro's whole thug life changed after he bought that football. Ego says that this is without a doubt one of the reasons why the number of people who can take part in the sport is so good. And damn, look at Rin breaking past 2 people instantly. Really got him looking like they're moving in slow motion in a damn manga panel. As Kuso and Bello are also on the move, we see that Ego says that when it comes down to the origin of the sport as its essence or core, it's something even more primitive, and that's why the human heart instinctively becomes enthralled to sports. And oh my days, is that Obo doing his job as a defender against Itoshi Rin? Bro, he managed to take the ball and all the Nigerians got hyped as hell off the rip. But now it's time for them to activate their counterattack. Look at Rin's face though right now. I don't think I've ever seen bro this terrified over someone that it wasn't like the ace of the team. His movement is being restricted by Obo as he sends the ball to Kuso, who then gave it right to Bello. Seeing that he ain't passed it to Noahsxz and that he is going for the goal himself, dribbling past Karasu. Karasu sees this though and tells bro not to get full of himself and to not even dream of scoring a goal. Oh my goodness, why did that sound like it had some sort of hate behind it? Bello sends the ball away though, being that Karasu was about to take that shit. And now Sadiq got the ball. He tells Bello that it was a perfect pass. I don't know how the hell that shit was perfect when he was getting completely shut down by Karasu. And Reo sends the comm that he's attacking solo, and Chigiri says to adapt to him. Sadiq then shouts out that they'll also each play selfishly like Blue Lock. Ego adds on to what he was saying before, saying that football exchanges one another's will and corners the prey. We see Chigiri and Reo come in to double press Sadiq. Low-key kinda crazy how much effort is being used on a background character, but I can't hate. We rock with our dog Sadiq. We see Noahsxz in the cut, with Ego finishing his sentence that football is nothing less than the evolved form of hunting. We then see Noahsxz swoop in to take the ball, but Ego poses another question, asking what the role of a striker would be. At the very front lines of the struggle, avoiding the enemy's gaze, they would be the ones who deliver the fatal strike to the great prey. And we see that Isagi is trying to stop him as we get this beautiful double spread with Isagi, Aryu, and Aiku on Noahsxz trying to stop him, where Ego says that because of this, the striker is the being that instinct itself pursues as the hero, making Noahsxz look like this cool ass warrior and Gagamaru being a big ass mammoth. Seems pretty accurate to me. But damn, I thought that this match was in Japan, but I guess I was wrong, cause now Nigeria got home court advantage. Nah, the domain usage in this match already is crazy. Anyways though, Aryu and Aiku managed to make a wall in front of the net, and all Noahsxz can do is grit his teeth and respect that shit, cause they are not making this easy for Nigeria in the slightest, saying Japan is really something. But that's when he dishes a pass to the side, catching Aiku and Aryu off guard, cause usually at this point Noahsxz would try and make the shot himself. But now they're using brains more than bronze, and it's finally getting them new results. We see that he sent the ball to Kuso, who's making his way towards the box, telling him to go. And as he's about to take the final shot, Ego continues on, saying in other words, the so-called world's #1 striker must also be the world's #1 hunter. As we see big bro Rin come in to block that shit, and look at this nigga's face. You can just tell that he's been hungry to get in on the action. Rin then gives it to Kuso straight that his desire to score isn't strong enough, saying it was too soft, calling him a four-eyed cornrowed nerd. Oh my, that was definitely the first, but hey, at least he got his facts straight with the cornrow part. As the crowd is hyped, we see the second ball in the air, with Ego saying that is why humans feel the most primal pulse of life in this simple game of kicking a ball and instinctively become addicted to it. Aiku's already dashing for the second ball, and Bella was just looking around like he's lost or some shit trying to find it. But Ego says that this is football's formula of frenzy, as Aiku takes advantage of the situation and sends the ball Isagi's way. This nigga Isagi like, try me Rin, and Rin is like, I bet then, let's go. As we see Ego tell them to go hunting, as the hunters who dream of being the world's best, and to prove that they are the heroes, with Isagi and Rin charging forth, with the ending blurb saying, displaying your way of living football, aspire to the summit that will be carved into history, ending off the chapter. Now, we did just get hit with a break week next week, which I know, right when we're getting into the good shit, like, come on. I'm really excited for the next chapter though, with a possible Isagi and Rin chemical reaction link up. Woo! That shit is gonna be tough, I just know it. Another thing I do want to mention is the double spread panel we got with the warrior and the mammoth. Now, is it a little slightly crazy how we're getting this talk during the game against Nigeria? A little bit, but that ain't the point here. Nomura just delivered with a top tier double spread panel. Like, that makes sense why we're getting a break week. Bro was putting in pain. Now, I do feel confident enough to say that after next week's break week in chapter 320, we are going to get another goal for Japan, making it 3-0. And I do think it's going to be a Rin goal, with the chapter starting off with what Ego exactly had Rin doing, getting beat up by Gramps in the temple. Ultimately, with his evolution being sort of a mix between his calm and calculated water style and destroyer style. But hey, I don't know, I could be yapping, but if it's Rin, then I just know that the goal is going to be gas. But yeah, that's really all I have for the chapter. If you guys did enjoy this chapter review, then please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and comment down below your thoughts on the chapter and your predictions on the next chapter, titled Hero or Die. Make sure to also go follow the socials like the Instagram and the Twitter, and be sure to join the Discord to be a part of the community. All links are in the description down below. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a great day, and see ya.